I can't do it. It is so perfect. I did push record, so we already started.
Oh, God.
Hello, and welcome to the Josh Knows Nothing podcast. I'm your host, Josh, and with me I have Alex, Anna, wow, and Emily's also here. Throw down some fire.
Damn.
Yes.
We all burnt. Is
Crispy.
that like what the kids say? I don't-
Basically, we just opened that with sounds that Josh can't.
Yeah,
physically
pretty much.
reproduce.
Yeah.
Oh, 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 oh.
Hey,
Oh. Sounds like a machine gun. I can't
do
it-
that.
Yeah, it doesn't
but you
sound right.
can't.
It doesn't
See, I
sound
can't
right.
do that.
Do it. Try it.
Do it.
Do it.
I can't. I physically
it.
don't even know how I would start this. No.
Nobody wants that.
I didn't like that at all. Alrighty. Okay.
Nice.
What do we have planned for today?
All right. I've got a goof of the day. We've got Marvel plans to make more Spideys.
Woo woo.
Fucking just weird
Yeah.
snacks, I guess. Weird
Yeah.
chip flavors. New Star Wars trailer.
Mm-hmm.
God, we have so much.
We do.
You know, no one can say the B word anymore.
No, Massachusetts.
And then
Bees.
you know, Alex is very passionate about the fact that the world
I'm
is
not
actually a
talking
turtle.
about- I'm not
We're gonna
talking
talk
about
about. We'll get to that. But first, here's the video I
the
found.
Native American sort of belief.
No, it's just a passing comment.
Did
These
you
na-
burp? What is that?
Oh my God.
I'm gonna need to take that sign. I need you to take that sound bite out. Make that part of our soundboard. Look at that.
My voice got higher, weirdly. Yeah.
Oh.
All right, what's the first course of the?
Okay.
All right, first course.
menu?
Okay, so I saw this video. Apparently, this is already, been out.
Thing, yeah.
I honestly, I never saw it. So you all, both of you would be like, how did you not see this? But this
Okay.
is, I just thought it was funny.
How did you not see
yeah,
this?
How have you not
How
seen
did you
it
not
for
see
real?
this?
I don't know. I never saw
this,
it.
Day of showed up on my news feed. This is awesome. Though.
Suspect drop kicks Arnold Schwarzenegger in South Africa.
Say it. Say it better.
Schwarzenegger.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
Anywho, let's go.
Let me see if I can find. What do they actually?
Okay, no, you gotta go forward.
Yeah, 3 to 1. When you see this video, it's pretty shocking what happens to him. And of course, his recovery is really impressive as well. It's jarring and dramatic. And if you wondered if the former governor is showing his age,
Yeah.
think again. He's still got it.
Judges ready. Jumpers ready.
All right.
Cell
That's something
phone
like.
video show-
That's something like basketball.
It's on a basketball court.
Basketball
but
court.
They're doing like a jumpathon, with jump rope.
In a basketball court.
Yeah, in a gym. Yeah.
Okay. So no one was wrong here. Okay.
You were
Shows
wrong.
Arnold Schwarzenegger taking photos and talking to fans when out of nowhere there's this
Like,
shocking
here's this
moment.
guy comes
Yeah, this
Someone
dude
drop
just-
kicks the former governor and Terminator star.
Boom.
This happened in Johannesburg, South Africa.
Dude, he's just fucking.
He just
Why?
It wasn't even a drop kick. That
Hold on,
was
where's this?
like a Captain America kick.
Yeah, full body.
I wanted
Yeah.
that face. Dude, he's straight Captain America this dude.
Right?
Hold on.
And
Terminator
did
star.
nothing. This reminds me of like when Cap tried to choke out Ultron, but he's a robot.
Yeah.
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 Hold on, I want to slow this down.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why don't you just
Playback speed.
drop down the
There we go.
25.
25%.
Someone drop kicks the former governor and Terminator.
Look at this. Look,
star.
Captain America kick.
And that's like upper back.
The
Dude.
face, dude.
He doesn't fall, though.
Dude, this guy.
Johannesburg, South Africa.
So,
The annual Arnold
Oh my god, please click it. Please click it.
The whole.
The ambush gave
Can we do the whole
Schwarzenegger
podcast like that?
absolutely no
I like how they call it the ambush. Like he's in the.
They ambushed him.
Dude, I wish he had a
but
shield with
was like,
him.
He literally was like, didn't hurt at all. Didn't hurt at all. It was great.
I wish he was in full Captain
Play-
America
play
cosplay.
Play the rest of it. See if
Okay.
they.
time to defend
Wait.
himself. Here's another angle of the
Yeah.
bizarre
Oh,
attack
yes.
at 71, and in incredible shape, he didn't even fall over.
You know what?
That man, just get up after you did.
Not a man, a machine.
And like in Terminator, you know how hard it is to bring him down. After the governor had a second to collect his thoughts, he tweeted, "Thanks for your concerns, but there is nothing to worry about. I thought I was just jostled by the crowd, which happens a lot.
What
I
an
only
ultimate
realized I was
burn in the
kicked."
I
guys.
know.
He didn't even.
So savage.
I thought it was a slight
I'm
breeze.
just glad the idiot didn't interrupt my Snapchat. Like that's
Hello, didn't see you there.
savage. Dude, seriously though, I mean, did you see his biceps for how old? How old is Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Wait a minute. That guy, he kind of looked like Falcon.
What?
Is that what he's doing? Is Captain America?
No.
He's honing his Captain America skills by.
Well, if Anthony Mackie can do it,
Arnold Schwarzenegger is 72 years old. He took that like a champ.
fuck that guy. Purely out of just like I know I won't look like that when I'm 72.
Yeah,
I won't be alive at 72.
I'll be alive at like 60.
I think cutting them off at like I think 53. I think I would have seen everything I needed to see.
Yeah.
All right. Next thing. That was fun. All right. So
Two more.
we were
Spider-Man
all worried
trilogies?
about this whole Spider-Man Disney and Sony thing. Well, apparently Marvel is already planning to make 2 more Spider-Man trilogies after this one.
Wait, so 6 more movies?
6 more movies.
Why?
Technically 7 if you count the fact that this trilogy isn't over yet.
So
yeah.
would it be a hexology? Can we just call it
Whatever
that?
you
Why
want.
it's like
At
it's
that
2
point,
trilogies?
it's its own franchise.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Well, I mean,
It's like the Fast and the Furious. Like it just will
It
not
just
end.
won't
Or like
stop.
Underworld.
I like to think
Yeah.
that Tom Holland will stop being able to play Spider-Man. And all of a sudden, like the next one come out, and it'll be like they don't even acknowledge it, but all of a sudden, like Vin Diesel Spider-Man.
Yes. Oh my god.
Hey, Penis Parker.
Oh god.
Aunt May, I need you to wash the spider suit.
And it's got to have some sort of like
Aunt May.
car chase in it, you
Yeah,
know?
he's-
Aunt May,
it's
have
just
you
a-
seen my Ford Mustang? I can't find it.
It's a totally phoned in performance, dude. He knows nothing
Oh my
about
God, no.
Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's the one where they introduced Deadpool.
Oh God.
And
That
it's
whole-
like, you kind of look different.
That whole time, the whole movie, he never uses webs because he doesn't realize Spider-Man can use webs. He just drives his car everywhere.
Yeah, time to get in the. How do I get around again?
The Spider-Mobile?
Yeah. He's like constantly looking off screen, asking the directors like what he's doing.
Yeah. Well, the reason they're doing these other trilogies is they want to have, they want to finish out Tom Holland in high school, and then there's going to be the next trilogy will be him in college, and then after college.
Wait, I
Okay.
thought he was a senior in this last movie.
I think-
it
I think it was
in
a
between
junior.
junior and senior.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They went on that like class trip to Europe,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
so he has not graduated yet.
Negative. Well, they wanted to introduce like Norman Osborn and like the Sinister Six.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, they are thinking of introducing them like during his college years.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So
I think it'd be cool because you know that Avenger Tower.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
that could be like maybe like Osborn Core.
I think that's what it looked like they were turning it into was Oscorp.
Mm.
It was either
Or
that.
it
It
was
was either
either that
that or
or-
the Fantastic Four like building
Oh, could be that.
because they are introducing them. So I don't really know what they're gonna do. I don't even think they know I don't even think that's settled yet.
Yeah,
But
I
that's
have
what they
no
want.
idea. All I know is Tom Holland and Jake Gyllenhaal are getting married.
Well, I need to look more about this. Apparently, Hawkeye might get recast.
Allegations against
Oh
Jeremy
yeah,
Renner.
because his ex-wife said he threatened to kill me because they're in the middle of custody negotiations.
Jeremy
for their
Renner is
daughter.
a strange man, but I don't know. I hope he's not recast.
He's perfect. As
The dude put out a whole country album. Like
he did
fucking-
not put out a country album. He put out a rock album.
The
Shut
Jeremy
up.
Renner app, though.
the Jeremy Renner app. Yeah,
Yeah,
the one that he made.
That whole thing was
Yeah.
the weirdest.
Yeah, he made that app, and then like
Trolls.
he
just
didn't
attacked
change it so
Yeah.
where like you could have like the same name. So there's just like a bunch of trolls saying like they were also Jeremy Renner.
Yeah. It was rough.
Gonna
Yeah.
ruin everything.
What? They're also entertaining the idea of turning Ned into the Hobgoblin.
What?
That's no way. There's no
That's-
way.
Can you
he could do it.
imagine Ned as like a fat Hobgoblin?
I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Hold on. What is this website? Where are you getting this information from? Because they're
We
just
got
pulling
this
all of
covered.
this.
That's
I don't
where we're
believe it.
getting from.
I don't believe it.
It's not okay. First of all, when I find these articles, it's not just one site that I find this. There's multiple. I just click on one of them.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
if I got this trailer and I got it from Fox News, there'd be like a totally different story. Like there's going to be only two trilogies, and Spider-Man's going to go secure the oil fields.
And then you get it from then you get it from IGN, and it's like Keanu Reeves is gonna play old Peter Parker.
Yeah,
Which that'd be dope.
that would be dope.
Yeah.
And then CNN will get it, and Spider-Man has to, I don't know, stop Trump from sending nukes over to China. I don't know.
Okay.
Too real.
Too real.
For real. Too soon, bro.
I tried.
Yeah, you did.
yeah.
You did. Oh my god.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I do love Tom Holland as Peter Parker. So
Yeah, I like him. I
I'm
know a
all
lot of
for
people don't, but I don't.
Yeah.
And
The
they-
only problem that
Yeah.
I really have with him is just it's the fact that he's too good looking.
what?
Because he's
What?
supposed to be like a nerd. Like in the comics, like he's supposed to be nerdy and
Just
Okay.
because you're physically attracted to Tom Holland does not make him a bad Spider-Man.
Yeah.
no. Okay, he's probably my favorite Spider-Man.
Just because you
I'm
get
not
a half
saying he's
chub when you look at Tom Holland doesn't mean.
I'm not
Well, no,
confirming
I
or
mean-
denying that, but
I
I'm saying that's the biggest thing that people have an issue
well,
with.
in that case,
And
then
I agree with that.
95% of people should be angry every time they cast James Bond because he's not supposed to be good looking. Like James Bond,
Since when?
since always.
He's always like a ladies' man.
I know, but it's just because he's supposed to be like smooth talking and like he's not
And-
supposed to be the most attractive guy.
They've always been.
Yeah, but
I know
that
that,
doesn't
but he's
doesn't
not
work in
supposed to.
2019 anymore.
I-
if they
well,
don't look
no,
like
I
an
mean-
Instagram model, he's not going to win any
Look,
women.
I'm
over.
saying that Spider-Man's supposed to be like a nerd, and he looks like a
So?
Grecian god.
Maybe he's a Grecian god who's a nerd.
No, that is when you compare it to the comics, that is wrong. Like that is where there's
Let me
like
see what he looks like in the comics.
he's supposed to be nerdier.
He's supposed to be.
I like this
Are
Spider-Man.
you?
Did the original Spider-Man
No,
have like
okay,
a nice
when you look
ass
up-
jaw, like in the
Yeah,
comics?
dude, I
he
feel
had
like
a
he
nice
did.
jawline.
Well, he looked. He looked like a. It's not like he was like huge or anything, but then he got abs and everything because he got the spider powers and all that.
Dude, he is not bad looking in like any of these.
And that's why people didn't like the Amazing Spider-Man guy either, because he also was
No,
like
I didn't like Andrew Garfield just because he was too old. He did not. He just wasn't a good Spider-Man.
he was too old and he was too cool,
I didn't-
skateboarding and shit.
yeah, he was like cool.
I mean,
and
I don't. There's no issue.
that's like him as like older. The
Who
comics the
cares?
comics portray him as like a
That is the
nerdy guy
point.
with glasses and blah blah blah.
Look at that. There's nothing.
I think they've
wrong.
done a really good job portraying. This is like one of the nerdiest, like actually young incarnations of Spider-Man. I think he's
Exactly.
a good step in the right direction.
Yeah.
Like
Okay, you're all,
across the spectrum.
you're all missing the point. Okay, I
No,
like him.
I
I'm saying
understand.
everyone,
Here, let
everyone,
Emily
when
comment.
you go and look on the boards, go to IGN and look at the responses. Everyone complains about the same thing in that he doesn't look as nerdy as he should be, which I think he looks perfectly fine. I like him, but I'm saying that is the.
Can Emily? Oh, okay. Well, Emily
I just want to get my point out
is
because
metaphorically
you guys
flipping off Joshua, passive aggressively
Let's hear it.
with the use of order.
I'd like to give my comments. I personally loved all the Spider-Man for different reasons. Because I think they were all so different. Like, the first ones in the early 2000s were more serious and...
Very serious.
Pizza time.
And
Yeah,
a
serious.
lot of
Pizza time.
Until that one.
a lot
first
of
one?
emotion-pulling moments.
They were very dark.
Yes. And then the second ones were more goofy and zany and...
Yeah, but then also...
And I love-
the end of
Isn't that the one where
got
Gwen
real
died?
Dark.
That
was sad.
was
She straight up got a
at
TBI.
the end.
Not gonna lie, the ending of that was sad.
Yes.
I cried.
And then the third one, I think, is just like the perfect mix of the
It is.
of both.
I agree.
Didn't Into the Spider-Verse teach us to love all Spider-Man and
Yes.
women?
Okay. I think all of those. I mean, I actually liked the Amazing Spider-Mans. I could sit down and watch them, but they're definitely not. He's definitely not my favorite. And Tobey Maguire, I liked Tobey Maguire's, but I mean, I think he looked way too old for.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
I think what I like, well, but they kind of got him as like a transitioning to college.
Mhm.
That, you know.
See, Tom Holland's like I think the perfect. He looks like the perfect age for Spider-Man. He just.
He's
I mean,
like 23,
Yeah.
24.
he looks like. I mean, someone who looks like that isn't like the outcast.
I don't know.
in high school.
He actually like went to high schools in New York, and like for like a few weeks attended, just to see kind
I
of like
think
what American high school is like.
His friendship with Ned like helps ground that. And
I
the
do too.
Lego Death Star they had as their
Yeah,
own.
like
I
just
know what that
the
means.
nerdy thing.
I
that
know
he
it makes him a
does.
nerd.
Like, I think that's the thing is it's not the stereotype of him looking like a nerd. It's just like the nerdy shit that he does.
Yeah.
Like in the entirety of like Infinity War, he's just like he's talking about Alien and you know what I
Yeah.
mean, just like quoting pop culture all the time.
Yeah, he
The only
doesn't
person
have
who
to
gets
wear
it is Star-Lord.
glasses with the tape in the middle. He doesn't have to have
it
a
Harry
pocket
Potter?
protector. Yeah, he doesn't need like a pocket protector to be,
Right.
like.
I don't
be a
think I
nerd.
can't. I don't think
He's
there's
a modern
anyone who could be doing
interpretation.
better job than what he's doing right now.
Yeah.
That's the thing. He's a different Spider-Man. I'm saying that's what
Yeah.
people are upset about.
Well, and not even that, but I mean, he actually like does gymnastics and stuff. So I think the fact that he can accurately kind of at least do the majority of his stunts and stuff helps. I mean,
Yeah.
dude can do like a standing backflip, so that's kind of
Yeah.
like pretty
At the
legit.
end of the day, I don't care.
Yeah.
I think he is doing perfectly fine. Every time he's on like the second movie that just came out is like one of my favorite
Yeah, it's so good. You guys finally watched it. God,
movies. but-
it took you long.
Oh, I forgot. I told her. You never listened to that podcast when you weren't on, were you? Did you?
Nah.
No.
You think
I
I
talked
listen to
about-
you?
I talked about I talked about how we were never going to talk about Spider-Man ever again.
Oh,
Now that you finally watched it, just because I kept bringing it up.
Yeah. No. Cool.
All right, let's
Yeah,
move on.
I mean, I'm excited. I'm down.
I'm perfectly down with him having.
Oh yeah.
As soon as they start putting out bad like movies, then I'll be like, okay, enough's enough.
Yeah.
It's like Terminator. I'm already checked out. This new one, I haven't
Yeah.
seen the new one, but I mean,
The trailer.
they've already
alone-
ruined it for me.
The
I didn't.
trailer I can't stand because that's some of the worst CGI I've ever seen in my
The trailer didn't help,
life.
and I've heard that it hasn't actually really been that good either. Which
No.
tells like, if the combination of me already checking out and
Yeah.
people giving it bad reviews, it just means I'm not going to go see it.
Yeah.
Um,
And if you're gonna like denounce like the previous 4 films that have been made, at least be better.
yeah,
You know
it better
what I
be
mean?
freaking good if you.
Yeah.
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 But all right,
Now.
let's move on.
Okay.
Okay,
This is
our next thing.
my time.
I swear I never even heard of these things, but
I had never heard of these until like 48 hours ago. I was at Walmart with my friends and we're walking past a checkout and I look over and what do I see? Wrap snacks. Okay? Not wrap with a W, wrap with an R, like wrappers. Like I don't understand.
I'm talking like butter
Like-
popcorn, honey drip
By
with
Cardi B. Like,
Cardi B.
That's just the concept. The concept alone. It's like you make music. Why are you trying to sell me popcorn?
Well-
What are you, Girl Scout? What the hell is
The
this?
honey drip is a real thing.
Huh?
Yeah.
It's a real thing. I
What do you
heard
mean?
Josh say that, and I was like, "Oh, what is he talking about?" And that's
Oh.
The
That's what
honey
it.
drip. That's a real thing.
This honey drip.
Okay, Migos has like a whole like they have like 4 or 5 flavors, but all of them have a dab of ranch, and I don't understand. But it's like things that shouldn't.
My biggest problem with
That doesn't look like. Cardi
like
B.
first of all, for instance, the Cardi B the bag for the chips. It's got Cardi B on it. It says Rap Snacks, Honey Drill, Butter Popcorn,
honey drill.
honey drill, honey drip, butter popcorn,
Yeah,
and then at the very top says "Stay true to who you are."
yeah.
Isn't
Okay,
Cardi,
is it
wasn't-
okay if Cardi B was gonna say true to who she is? She's a rap. If you want to say that, a rap artist.
I thought she was a stripper.
Okay, well that's accurate.
Yeah, did she like?
No, you can go to the brand and it'll tell
Didn't
you.
she sexually assault someone?
She
she
drugged
was
and
part
robbed
of-
people.
Okay, you guys know that
She
movie?
drugged people?
No,
Yeah.
I think that she was a part of the strippers that were like the Hustlers movie.
All right.
Like I think she was part of that actual group.
Yeah.
That was like drugging men, stealing their shit. Yeah, them. I think she
Fun.
was part of that. But-
What are we like? Access, like Hollywood Access.
Exactly.
Access.
Please.
Okay. Okay. No, if you
okay,
like,
this is my least favorite bag right here. Migos
Oh, no.
barbecuing with my honey.
I'm sorry. It says dabbing is a lifestyle.
That's
up
what it
top?
says on the
That
bag. What it makes me like makes me react.
What makes it a
haven't
lifestyle?
you haven't seen the Fetty Wap bag.
Dabbing is an action. What is it?
Okay, they changed
There's-
Cardi B's hair color.
More Cardi B chips? Why
Hers are
can't
the
Cardi
most
B
normal flavors.
jerk
Like she's got jerk
barbecue.
barbecue. She's got habanero hot cheese.
Yeah,
popcorn.
I'm sorry. It would be jerk.
Migos white cheddar with a dab of ranch cheese
A
puffs.
dab of ranch. A dab'll do you.
Oh god.
Trina,
if I want
honey,
more than a
jalapeno.
dab?
Jalapeno.
Look at that puff. That looks gross. I don't want to eat that.
I've never even heard of her.
I have no idea.
I don't even know who that is. Trina?
Trina. I don't know who that is. Keep going.
I'm probably like
Keep going.
completely missing it.
Yeah, there's
Little Boozy's Louisiana Heat.
Keep going.
I mean, this
they're
is
No.
rap art. They didn't make these chips. They're just their
No.
faces on them.
No, that's inaccurate. Come on, keep.
Oh, they made these
keep
chips?
scrolling. No,
they.
it's-
He went to Louisiana and found the heat and put them on these chips.
Yeah, he found.
He
He
found
went.
the heat.
He went to the heart of Louisiana and found the soul stone that powers the state.
Look at that.
Lil
Lil
Yachty's hot chili pepper and lime crunchy curls.
And like the thing is like the cover art on these
Ooh-wee.
looks like it's the same dude who did like the Goosebumps covers. You know
Dun
what I mean?
dun dun dun.
I'd like to think that, that none of these guys like actually know that they were going to be on these bags.
Yeah, it's all their
Yeah.
managers.
Like,
Like,
It's like, what?
Dude, Lil Yachty's hair looks like freaking hot.
He
chili
does look
pepper
like he's
Cheetos,
got-
like
yeah, he did that on purpose.
You got
yeah,
Cheeto
for
hair.
sure, for sure. This is the one we have that we're gonna try, which is a sour cream with a dab of ranch.
Yeah, we do have a bag here in
Yeah,
our
I
scientific
managed to
jar.
procure- It's not a jar.
It's a beaker.
It's a
Beaker. Yeah.
Okay.
Look at me on science.
Come on.
On science.
Keep scrolling.
Okay, keep.
I think you mean dumb.
Going.
We Lil Yachty's hot cheese fries. Trina honeydew cheese puffs.
I don't even know what that means. I don't
That
want to
sounds
know.
gross.
Just tastes
Doesn't
like
sound good,
honeydew
though.
melon cheese puffs.
There it is.
Fetty Wap.
What?
Look at his eye.
What is
Look
wrong?
at his
Is he
eye.
trying to wink?
I don't know what it is, but there should be a pupil and there isn't one. I don't understand.
Fetty Wap. What is
Did somebody
Fetty-
make that in Microsoft Paint?
That's kind of what it looks like.
It's like they put his face on a transparency layer.
It looks
Kind
like
of what it looks like.
they like transitioned from like Windows 98 to like Windows 10 and like something went horribly wrong, like transferring files.
Oh god.
Mm.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not a good time. But basically,
I want to try these chips.
the CEO is James Lindsay.
Oh, yeah.
I have no idea who that is.
I have no idea.
But he considered himself a snack food connoisseur as a child.
Wow.
And he would often take various types of chips and mix them together in one bag in search of the next great flavor. So with the help of family and friends, he gathered together $40,000 to start Rap Snacks. In his first meeting with the distributor, he sold 800 cases. So, and they sold out in 2 hours. So I don't know. I don't know.
How expensive was this bag, by the way?
You can
Compared
get them
to-
really cheap. This bag here, I don't know, it might have been like $1.50.
Oh, that's not good.
It's just like normal potato chip prices.
Yeah, I don't get it. You
I
know?
don't get it.
I don't know either.
Because I mean, they're just chips. What do you think? Fetty Wap is out here. Yeah, let me add a dab of honey. Like he's been nowhere near the product. They just slap his face on the bag, and it's like, here, buy it because Fetty Wap. Buy it because
So-
Fetty Wap right now.
Basically,
Fetty Wap demands.
yeah.
You will like the rap snacks.
It's like when they put Star Wars on the Pop Tarts box. Like, yeah, buy this because Star Wars.
Yeah.
It's like for children. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It's exactly what it reminds me of because Doritos had the Spider-Man. Like Oliver never eats Doritos, but the moment he saw Spider-Man on the Dorito bag, he's like, "Oh, I want it. Give me the Doritos."
It's what Spider-Man would want.
Spider-Man wants me to have the Doritos. And then it's like, then you got these, people that, Fetty Wap, honey jalapeno chips. Sign me up.
Yeah.
Fetty Wap, I mean, it's like he's winking at me. It's like he knows me.
I mean, you want to throw out some Gordon Ramsay potato chips or something? Somebody who or some Guy Fieri.
I would eat Guy Fieri.
Yeah, because they're people who deal with food. They know what they're talking about. These guys are rappers. They don't. It's like asking anybody.
Oh my God, guys, they're going to be available uptown.
Oh,
There's a
no.
plan in place to establish a partnership with 7-Eleven.
Oh no.
Hell yeah.
Oh no.
Which means we'll get to taste the more disgusting flavors. Okay, I ate some of it. I couldn't stand it. I had to eat some of these at lunch. And when you first taste them, here, let me get them out. When
let's get
you
'em.
first taste them, they kind of taste good. But the more you eat, the more not good they
Here, let's
taste.
try them at the same time. Let's just grab a few.
The more you start to
You
taste the
said grab
asbestos.
2 because you said,
Yeah.
would you
You're gonna
say,
need 2 or 3.
okay.
So grab a few. It's an interesting
Jesus.
flavor. Or
I'll take
10. I mean, you got a whole bag to kind of.
your entire stock.
So right now, I got these at Walmart. So they are available there. You can actually order them directly from their website, but it has to be like in a case of 48, and they're only 1 ounce bags. So you can get like 6 chips in that. I don't really know.
I'm gonna get into
It's too much.
the chip
So,
eating
Emily,
ASMR.
let's,
All right.
uh,
I want to do it too.
okay, so this is sour cream with a dab of ranch.
Let's do it.
So
Chip eating ASMR.
yeah,
Ooh. After.
it's really sweet at the end. It's really weird.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Right? There's something weird about
think-
Emily's face right now.
I think it's
just
a-
not okay.
I think it's the sour cream.
It's the dab of ranch.
I don't know what it is.
I think it's the dab of ranch that probably hits you at first, and then the sour cream that finishes it off.
Yeah, that's an accurate way to say it.
Yeah, you're getting 2 flavors at 2 separate times
Yeah.
instead of at the
Yeah.
same
Now,
time.
the third one hits you hard. Yeah.
It's good when it first hits your tongue, and then after that, it's kind of like it was in a barrel.
It's like a foot barrel.
Cover all 9,000 taste
You know
buds.
what I mean? It's just not good.
Ugh.
Right? Like, I was kind of excited for it because I like sour cream and cheddar. You know what I mean? And I like ranch flavored chips. So I kind of figured,
Guys, I have something to announce.
what?
I am going to quit podcasting and I am now going to become a rap artist.
So that you can have your own wrap snacks.
I want a rap snack bag named after me. And the flavor, I want it to be actually I want it to be like a part of lyrics to something that I would write.
Wow.
And it just would be like unintelligible. Like you wouldn't you'd have no idea what to say. You think it'd be in like a different language.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm hoping in the future we'll have more wrap snack flavors to choose from. But this kind of unlocked a pet peeve of mine, which is that some flavors of chip just should not be made. Right? Like, there's just
sure.
some things you just shouldn't do. Now, I understand the weird people out there that like dill pickle potato chips. Okay? I get that.
I've had it.
Don't alienate our base.
I said I understood. I wasn't judging.
I only listened to it because of the pickle stuff.
But Lay's has created a flaming hot dill pickle potato chip. And It's a strong flavor. Like, I can smell it. I don't even know if I want to taste it, but like, look at the color on that.
God has left us long ago.
He did. I'm gonna grab a couple here. I don't like flaming hot chips to begin. Ooh.
I prefer Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Let's put my
Vinegary.
face. I'm gonna put my face in it.
Oh, don't do it. You're
I'm
gonna
gonna do
pass out.
Wait. What do you sniff it? Do it.
He's huffing. He's huffing it.
I can smell it from here.
Dog. I don't think you're supposed to huff it like that.
That's a weird smell.
Oh.
I told you.
Oh. That was the best Will Smith.
Dude. Oh god. It was gross.
I told you the rough smell, man.
Dude, I'm crying.
It's like straight
Fuck.
vinegar and hot sauce. Give him some, man.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Oh,
Come
yeah,
on,
I
you're
guess
gonna hog
we
them all up.
Glass, dude. Get 2 chips.
Oh, fuck. Here you go.
Whew. You know what it smells? You know what it smells like? It smells like a street fair, like 2 days in. You know what I mean? Like, there's just like.
Ugh. Ah. Nope. Don't like that.
Hey, I love salt and vinegar chips and I love pickles, but this smells like
so bad.
nothing else.
It's so bad.
Smells
Okay.
like the fields of Afghanistan.
It's making my nose burn.
Guys, ready?
Yeah, let's just do it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, let's get it over with. All right, chip 1. Oh, God, it's hot and gross. Ah.
It tastes like a dill pickle, but it's really spicy.
Dude, the heat is immediate.
That's very hot. That's hotter than normal Flamin' Hot.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
God.
Nope.
It's hotter than normal
It
Flamin' Hot.
hits the back of your throat.
It's
You know what?
The entire top of my tongue is.
Okay.
coated.
I'm eating the second
Can
one.
we can we just have like a
Ah.
when guests come on instead of doing hot ones, we do hot ones with
Oh,
like
that hurt.
Random
foods.
stuff.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, yeah, dude.
Can I-
was gonna-
Because
holy
this
crap!
is one.
I want to give a scientific analysis.
What is
So, pickles is supposed to be a palate cleanser. So it's like it's cleansing your palate, but then burning it. So it's like burning, cleansing, burning, cleansing, burning,
here's
cleansing.
What's so rude.
Dude,
They
it
won't even tell you. They just say flamin' hot pickle seasoning. Screw you guys. Like,
hot stuff.
It's just straight plutonium. it's
So
radiation
I was right.
burns.
Straight from the fields of Chernobyl.
It's still burning my mouth.
Yeah,
Here, I
I keep
thought
getting
ahead.
waves of it.
I thought ahead. Does anybody want a York peppermint patty?
Mm. Fuck yeah.
I got York peppermint patty. I got regular Hershey
Dude, I like these
bars,
food
and
segments.
I have cookies and cream.
This is actually making my stomach hurt. Alex likes cookies and cream.
Yeah.
I bet he likes
do.
the cream.
Do you have any more York?
You bet,
peppermint
Daddy.
patties?
Yeah.
I thought ahead, guys.
Mm.
I knew that was gonna be rough.
Mm.
Can I have a bite of that? Babe?
Wait a second. That mint is not doing good with this hot.
Yeah.
Ugh.
No, but it's gonna get rid of the flavor.
Oh, is mint really a good palate cleanser?
It's not really working for me.
Oh, well, I guess it kind of. I mean, they give.
I mean, it's
after
getting
dinner
better, I
mints.
guess.
Or is that just for breath?
No, though. Wow, you guys.
Wow. Here.
No, I'm good. Yeah, I can honestly say that. No, just no.
It's
Just
gross.
no. Like the sad thing is, it wasn't even like one of the flavors that people voted on. Like somebody at Lay or Lay's just said, "Yes, I want that."
You know what? I want to commit a crime against God today.
You know, nobody loves flaming hot stuff quite like your dad does.
Should make him try it.
I feel like we need to make him try these.
Does he really eat a lot of flaming hot stuff?
Dude, he loves like the Ruffles, like extra flaming hot. Do they have extra hot Doritos now?
I don't really like the flaming hot chips. I like flaming hot Cheetos because the oil on the chips I don't think blends well with the flaming hot seasoning.
It makes it worse.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it.
Ooh,
It changes the taste.
that was. I really apologize. I really do. that was not a good time. But
This is what I like to. This is what I think that the scientists who made this, they're like, hey, what could we make to really fuck up, like, people's mouths? And I like to think that this is what those scientists said.
We must stop the terror. I call upon all nations to do everything they can to stop these terrorist killers. Thank you. Now watch this drive.
Dude, that's one of my favorite, like, random Bush moments. Because
Now that's my president.
that's my president.
You know how chips sometimes get stuck in your teeth?
Oh no.
Well, I just got some out and it burned. It burned. Just a tiny bit of chip.
Kind of like after you eat and you get like a piece of pepper stuck and you like crush it with your teeth. And
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on my lips, so it's just like,
I'm in danger.
ow, I'm in danger. A constant
yeah.
fear.
I promise next time I won't bring spicy ones, but I am gonna keep you guys updated on the holiday flavors that come out because those are also crimes against nature. So
Bring me more pain. I like to suffer on camera or under microphone. It's part of my art.
Speaking of which, what happened today, Alex?
oh yeah, Alex, how was your week?
I stabbed myself.
No, you didn't just stab yourself. You drilled your hand.
Yeah, just a little bit.
One might say you drilled yourself.
I lost, like a quart of blood. Something else
You
happened.
didn't lose a quart of blood.
I was hoping I could gloss over that.
You lost like an ounce.
Something else happened. It's more exciting than me losing a bunch of blood to a drill. I want you. You might have to zoom in here.
What is it?
It's a wonderful picture I took earlier this
Wait,
week.
did you have a bird inside your car?
That's exactly what happened. Yeah.
Aw.
Show her the one with the bird flying.
It's the next picture.
Go to the next one.
The bird is
I imagine-
attempting flight, and its wings are back, but its face is just directly into the glass.
I imagine the
Really?
sound it was making was like,
I think you have a meme format on your hands. This is like the first one,
Yeah.
and then it's
Yeah.
like when I realize I'm like
When I tried the
like,
rap snacks.
payday was Thursday, and I spent
Yeah.
all my money on booze, and it was like, then you realize that your student loans were due on Monday. You just fly straight head first.
You meet a nice girl, and then you find out her name's Karen.
So the story
You
on
meet
that
a nice
one,
girl, and you find out her name's Bob.
yeah. The story on that one is that apparently birds really like factories, and
Okay.
it's really fun because all these factories have different methods of getting rid of these birds. Some will have taxidermied hawks just like hanging up in their factories, and some will have like machines right next to where I have to unload that just go ah like.
Oh my
guys-
god,
okay.
the butt, your
Do you guys
mic.
remember at St. Joe's the birds that you would hear all day?
Yes.
That's a recording. It's not a real bird.
Yeah.
And
It's
it's
to keep the birds away
sparrows
from.
Because
I
it,
told you.
I knew that it was a recording.
you know how long it took me to realize it though? I was in 8th grade before I realized it. I went there for 8 years.
Yeah, we just watched Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds, and then
Dude, that movie scared the shit out of me as a kid.
and then you walk outside and you just hear that terrible screeching, and you're like, oh
No,
no,
seriously though, that movie.
take me
me
now.
My mom worked right next to the church,
Mhm.
and I heard that bird a lot because I would go up to work with
Yeah.
her, and I didn't know until years
Right?
and years
Yeah.
later.
So you're like 14 years old and you feel like an idiot by that
Yeah.
point. Because it was like I could sit there and I could literally like mimic it like in my head, like the rhythm of it, and you would think that would
I think.
like, oh, maybe it's a recording.
I think as a dude, I don't know. Apparently, you heard it. I never knew there was bird sounds.
Dude, I also
As soon as
didn't-
recess hit, it's like my primal brain just went into must throw ball.
Unga bunga.
Dude.
Ooga boonga.
I also didn't know that there was a train track behind my dorm in college until I was a senior.
Well, that's
I
the
stayed
thing.
in the same dorm room.
I'm good at blocking out distant sounds now.
In
Like,
the same dorm room for 4 years. And I was like, dude, is that a train? They're like, yeah, why do you think that building is called the Depot? You idiot.
I thought it was because it's next to the Home Depot.
It was not next to Home Depot.
You're right. That was such a fucking lame joke.
It really was.
Jesus.
What's wrong with you?
It's these rap snacks, man.
They screw with your head. I'm sorry.
Hey, can you make that rap sound now?
Which one?
No.
No, he has to eat the Cardi B ones in order to do it.
Mm.
The Migo ones are not gonna get you there.
The Migo ones just make me feel like
Dead inside.
like
I feel like Alex now.
I didn't want to live.
I want to die.
I didn't want to live like before I ate the wrap snacks, and now I'm thinking of ways to make that happen after the wrap snacks.
Would you like death by rap snacks?
Dude, I wouldn't wish that upon anyone. Could you imagine on death row and like, hey, what's your final meal gonna be? And then they're like, I'll take a Wendy's. It's like, oh, all we got are wrap snacks.
Wait,
It's like, just
I got something.
forget it.
Okay, you take a bag of those flaming hot pickle chips, right? Actually, you take so let's say 5 bags. You crush them up into a fine powder. You get inside one of those machines that blow cash around, and you just dump those bags in there.
No. Imagine the eye burning that would happen.
The eyes are
Basically
No.
pepper spraying.
the pepper spray
pickle
chamber.
spraying.
Guys, we need to blindfold Alex. Taste these.
Wait, not even
Blindfold
that.
Pyatt.
How about we put Pyatt into this chamber and not tell him what's in it?
No.
That's a good idea.
I'm not trying to blind him, dude.
I do like the idea of using Pyatt as our like. He'll be like the guy that we pepper
Little
spray.
guinea pig, like,
Yeah. He's our pepper spray guy.
Yeah, he's the
Or
guy
like the
who
way
we
we make
violated
a
the
pizza.
You know
Geneva
who he
Convention
is?
with.
he's average Andy, like on the Ellen show, like her
Oh, no.
producer that she always makes do all the stupid shit.
Wow.
That's Pyatt.
I'm not actually really familiar with the Ellen show.
I used to watch it for like
She calls
the
him
20
average
minutes.
Andy
Yeah.
because he literally is the most average person, but she makes him go and do like, I apologize, I'm so sorry.
I would get home from school, I'd get off the bus, and then I'd turn on the TV, and then it'd be on for like 20 minutes or something.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the only time I ever saw it.
Cool.
All right, let's
All right.
let's move on here.
I apologize.
Our next thing is Monday. Star Wars.
Monday. Sorry,
Oh wait, hold on. Before
I'm
I
screwing with my head, man.
there's a perfect segue into this.
There
Yeah,
is?
I've only got 3 brain cells, and these wrap snacks are like, they're knocking me down a peg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. Okay.
Dude, I got this Hershey's extra creamy milk chocolate. It is by far the superior milk chocolate of Hershey's.
Damn. Is it just like, I mean, don't they own the Dove chocolate brand? I'm pretty sure they do.
Dude, that's what it tastes like.
I'm pretty sure they're just marketing it under Hershey's just because
Dove chocolate is like the best chocolate, though.
it was pretty good, yeah.
Okay.
Hold on.
Why are you beeping?
Stand goal. You reached your stand goal, Joshua. Nicely done.
I think
I've been sitting this whole time.
I think I'm concerned that like your heart rate is at a level like it's standing.
I can actually test it. Let me see what it is.
Okay, let's all guess Josh's heart rate. I'm going to guess 67.
Probably not.
I'm guessing
I'm
90.
guessing like in the 70s. Rating. I'm waiting. 77.
Damn it. That's still lower than
79.
you realize it was 77 and that's
Oh,
just
back
ago.
then. 77.
That's not how that works.
78. It worked. Just start beating the shit out of my heart. Like,
Keep doing it.
Hey,
no, you're gonna
Hey.
fucking hurt me. It's at 82. Like you're
Hey.
scaring me.
hey,
God.
Josh, your commanding officer's outside.
Dude, I'm
88.
at 88. And now my heart's hurting.
Oh no.
Am I having a heart attack?
We done.
Dude, it's at 90, dude.
Oh my god. I fucking said 90.
Cheater.
Am I in danger?
Yes.
Just gonna have to keep checking on that.
Now we
Anyway,
discovered Josh has a coronary condition.
I'm just gonna segue hard into it.
Okay, here we
Football
go.
on Monday.
We're gonna get sued. Off! Get those lights off!
Get it off!
Please
Patriots
stop, please.
retained their
It's so
title.
fucking loud.
Just fucking ear rape everyone.
Dude, the Patriots destroyed the Jets.
Well, of course
33
they
to
did.
nothing.
Of course they did.
It was great.
Anyway, Monday during the football game, halftime, the newest Star Wars trailer came out. The
Oh, wait, would that have been during the Patriots game?
yes.
Did they announce that much like Bert and Ernie, R2 and C3PO are gay lovers?
You know that little thing that pops out of RTD2?
No.
Yeah. And do you remember when C3PO had his like eye socket out? Yeah, you do the math.
Jeez.
Um,
All I'm saying is C3PO didn't get that red arm for no reason.
Oh, God, man. All right, just play
fisting wars.
No, just play the trailer, man.
Okay, here's the
It's time to stop.
It's, yes.
here's the final trailer for Star Wars. I like when we do these trailers and everyone just like listens to it. It's like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I actually haven't seen this yet.
Well, do you want
You
me to
haven't seen it?
do you want me to
No, I
do
haven't seen
like a narrative description for the?
Let's just watch it and then should we do like a play-by-play?
Yeah.
We'll get Alex's opinion on it and then go back to anything you want to see.
Okay.
All right, here it is.
The Poe's helmet?
An instinct.
Why is she always running?
Wait, was that Poe's helmet?
A feeling.
Ray's climbing some.
The force brought us together.
Say bionicles? Finn is playing with bionicles. You heard it here.
Good people will fight if we lead them.
Where did they get all these X-Wings? Where did they get that? I thought their whole fleet was destroyed.
No one does.
Looking angry as always.
But I do. Long have I waited. And now you're
What?
coming together. Is your undoing.
What
Oh, it's a little guy.
what are you doing there, 3PO?
C3PO.
Taking one last look, sir. At my friends.
C-3PO's gonna die?
I don't know.
Is that what they're...
Confronting fear is the destiny of a Jedi.
BB-8 is superior.
Your destiny.
The Sega? The Saga?
The saga. The story lives forever.
Oh, they teamed up to kill somebody.
Yeah.
The force will be with you. Always.
Okay.
Wow.
I said with the which one was it?
Please stop.
When the
Okay.
one Star Wars came out, the first one with Rey.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't remember which one that was.
I don't know.
Okay.
Episode 7.
Well, when that came out, I was like, oh, it'd be awesome if Kylo Ren and her teamed up.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like they might, so that's exciting.
Maybe. I mean, we have no idea. I mean, I stand by my Kylo is going to turn to the good side.
Oh,
because
yeah.
he's the last, like
Skywalker.
real
Technically.
Skywalker, at least that we know
I
of.
think that they finally closed down the hot topic that he shops at, and he just realizes he has to branch out and explore
Oh,
new
no.
possibilities.
I guess I'll go to Hollister.
I guess I'll go to Hollister.
Yeah.
Son.
Ray's just the horse girl out here.
You know, I liked the trailer. I thought it was. I mean, it has me like it.
Mm-hmm.
It would have me like really excited, but I remember how excited I was when I saw the trailer for
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Episode 8.
episode 8. and I know you mentioned like some of the things that they had. This movie takes place like several years after that
How the
movie.
fleet was completely decimated.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then this is like in the future. There's like a time
started
jump.
to rebuild.
Okay. So it would have been more meaningful to me if C-3PO was like, you know, talking about seeing his friends one last time, if it were like other people from the original trilogy, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
that's
Like
what,
if you're
yeah.
talking to Leia.
Yeah.
We never saw him interact with. I mean, I don't remember any
he
parts
barely-
with C-3PO. R2-D2 was basically dead in the first
Yeah, and that first one really was the
and
only...
second one. Really, they weren't really involved. So it's like, oh, they're good. Okay, now they're gonna kill off C-3PO too. I mean, why?
I don't know. I feel like he's just getting like a transplant or something. But you know how he always makes everything
He's
so
getting
much
a
like...
liver transplant from all the heavy drinking.
I don't know. I feel like C-3PO always just makes it so much more melodramatic.
Think they're gonna upload him into General Grievous's corpse, and he's just gonna be a
He's
badass.
Yeah,
He's
That'd
gonna have
be
the 4
amazing.
lightsabers.
That'd be amazing. No, guys, the big reveal is that Jar Jar Binks comes back.
Yes.
Jar Jar Binks is their dad.
Oh God, no.
Misa, your father.
I was gonna say something stupid like that.
It's hard to get.
He's a Jar Jar Binks.
God, I can't. Between him and Anakin whining about sand, I almost just can't even watch the original.
It's so
Or
coarse.
not the original, but the 2000s.
It's rough and irritating.
Anywho, no, this like
You're my baby, Ray.
Please stop. Jesus.
So I don't know. It's hard for me to get excited about like movies that are in like a trilogy when the third movie gives me no context about what the plot could possibly be. Like I want to know like a little bit. Like
They kill bad guys.
yeah, woo.
Well, I don't even really care about. I can be excited for a trailer that's like that looks good. It's just the episode. I didn't even necessarily hate episode 8, but there was just so much useless things in it. Like you could boil that movie down to like maybe 20 minutes.
Yep.
And like that's all I really got from that movie. Otherwise, it's just like a big fan service, and then like
Yeah.
that it makes you kind of when you first watch
feel
it.
like-
when I first saw it, I'm like, oh, this is amazing.
I feel like that's
But then
all.
like when I got home, I'm like, wait,
that's like all the last 3 have been.
it's like
Really?
why have I been on a? Why were they on a casino planet?
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I
Yeah.
remember. I remember about the strongest thing that I felt while I was watching it was
Yeah.
like they spent all this time talking about how, oh yeah, the rebels and the Empire are like supplied by the same arms dealers and like
Yeah.
you know, talking about
Who
how like
gives a shit?
talking about how like this fight is going to go on forever and you know it's never going to stop and everything, and they made it seem like, you know, one of them was they were going to break the chain. Like, you know, Rey was going to cross over the sides or Kylo was going to cross sides and they were going to break the chain and break the fight. And then they spent all that time building up that narrative and then they're just like, yeah, but let's clash swords because it's cool. And then like, it's like they threw it away. And I'm like, wow, okay, you're just going to drag it out until the next movie and then maybe you'll do it. Like,
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, they tease it like in that 8th one. It's like, okay, yeah, that's totally gonna happen, but obviously they're just waiting.
yeah.
Yeah.
For sure, because it doesn't make sense for Kylo to be. Honestly, I'll be upset if he's still bad. I mean, the whole point of like,
I'll be
for instance, like Darth Vader, for instance. I mean, he was while he did like, I mean, he killed all those younglings, you know.
He had to die.
But there
to
was
get
like a
redeemed,
redemption
but he
thing at
did
the end. Like there was some sort of him like realizing what he did and him choosing to save his kid and
Most of humanity.
sacrifice himself, which was
Yeah.
in the very end a good act.
Right.
So
Which is why now he's
I mean,
a
he's
Force
still
ghost with
straight up
Obi-Wan
murdered
and
kids.
Yoda.
So I mean, I don't know.
Honestly, Anakin was just his little character was kind of a cuck. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because like he hated the Emperor. The Emperor, you know, lied to him. You know,
Yeah.
the Emperor like, you know, I believe it is technically canon that you know his suit is like a nightmare machine and it
Yeah.
like tortures him all the time. Like he's
Yeah.
he's in constant agony.
No wonder
and,
he's
Every
angry.
hour on the hour, it just shocks his whole body for no reason.
well, no, there was something about his suit would like play a tone or something, like wake him up. So he was like sleep deprived, and like that was done on purpose by the Emperor.
Yeah, I know that the people who made the suits, they took like a lot of shortcuts. Didn't we talk about this?
We did.
I think
we did.
Where the buttons didn't really work, or
you could shut down all the life support functions in a suit with the press of a single button.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like all these like things, like just like the Death Star. You could blow up the entire Death Star with like one hit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but that was planned in by a guy who was forced to work on it.
But just like his armor, it was also kind of planned to have his stuff shut down automatically with one button.
Yeah, by the Emperor.
Yeah, by the Emperor. There's all these just one button things.
Yeah, so basically he should have, if he was a real tough, powerful dude, he should never have been taking the Emperor's shit. He finally stood up for himself. Like, you're not going to bully anymore, Palpatine.
It was kind of like he got lured into this like abusive relationship. You know what I mean? Like he was like, power, and then he was like, no, dude, fuck you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that this one will be much better than the one before it.
Yeah.
But I don't know that it's gonna be. It's still gonna leave like you could have like not have done this trilogy feeling.
Yeah.
I mean, I will always go to a Star Wars movie because I just like that kind of stuff, and I think that's part of the problem is people will just go like I'm part of the problem and I know that, but like
I'm part of the problem and I know.
I just I do like Star Wars, so I'm gonna have hope for it. The Mandalorian, I'm actually more excited for that than I am.
Dude, I'm pumped
for this movie.
Yeah,
so.
it seemed pretty
for the
good.
Mandalorian.
Yeah,
seemed
I love
good.
Jon Favreau, though. I'll pretty much watch anything he does.
Yeah, and you got the Obi-Wan prequel, and it's like
Ewan McGregor, bless you.
Get out.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Rejected.
Never mind. All right.
Cool. I like it.
What do we got next on the menu, Chef?
Well, next on the menu, Josh will no longer be able to call himself a stupid bitch in the sate of Massachusetts.
Fucking challenge accepted.
In the state of Massachusetts. Why Massachusetts?
You'll find out why. What are you doing?
What are you doing? No, don't play that one.
I haven't done this one in a while.
No.
Press the stop button right now.
I did.
No. Joshua.
Press it.
18 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch.
I can't believe why you play the whole thing. Jeez.
It gives me such anxiety.
It's the way he's ramping up, like his tone, like he's like getting more and more intense.
I know. I know. Anywho.
Big heart.
Okay. In the state of Massachusetts, they are proposing a law that would make the word bitch illegal.
How dare you say it? The B word.
It's not illegal yet, and we're in Ohio.
Well, you might as well get ready for it.
So they proposed a state law that would penalize the use of the B word when used to demean another person.
Why?
I don't really know.
That's dumb.
But here's the thing.
It's weird to like stoat. What the fuck did I just say? Stoat. Hold on, let me check my heart rate.
Well, while he does that,
0.
Here's the funny thing.
Stoat.
Is you don't even have to be like if I called you a bitch, you don't have to be the person to report me. Like Emily or Josh could report me. It could just be somebody who witnessed it.
Here's the thing.
And I could get fined $150 to $200.
If I'm in a
first offense.
Say I'm living. Okay, so I'm in Ohio.
Yeah.
And I'm playing Xbox.
Yeah.
And there's a guy I'm playing. Say I'm playing Destiny with, and he's like really screwing up.
That's not how that works.
And I call him like.
It doesn't work. You have to be in Massachusetts.
I know I'm saying, but like I can call him a stupid bitch, but that guy couldn't call me that.
No, he could because you're in Ohio.
But he's still saying it in
somebody has to report him though.
I'll report him.
Well then, yeah, I guess you just find $150.
Got him.
That's
it's like
the thing is
saying Tiananmen Square.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
For the first offense, it's $150 to $200. The second and like subsequent times, jail time of up to 6 months.
Why are you here? I killed a person.
What?
Why are you here? I said, I called someone a stupid bitch. It's like, oh,
Pretty much.
oh shit.
Pretty much.
I'll
It's
respect
not-
that.
It's not okay. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Isn't that like
It's like a
what about
violation
like
of the
free
First Amendment.
speech and shit?
Yeah,
Like
so
100%.
that's exactly it. This is why the two-party system is important. so that bills like this don't
Yeah.
pass.
Well, and that's basically what the representative who's proposing it says, is that he takes every complaint that his constituents bring to him like seriously, and so he said it would be a good exercise to
You know what
he says
happened?
he
he's
said this
filing
will
on
last about
behalf.
10 seconds in a court of law.
It says he's filing it on the behalf of a constituent. So he's probably just literally teaching the constituent a lesson. Like
He probably got called bitch like all the time, and like he was always getting picked on. He's like, well, this will show him.
It says, while it cannot be anticipated what will happen at Tuesday's hearing, only that the meeting minutes might look a little more like Jay-Z lyrics than usual. So,
wow.
oh, it says in 2007, the New York City Council attempted to ban the word bitch and hoe for good measure.
Well, you got to throw the hoe in there.
I'm
And
just a
then-
simple farmer out here hoeing my lands. Get into jail.
I'm trying to think of what like how you use both bitch and hoe in the same.
You a bitch ass hoe.
You a bitch ass hoe.
There you go.
So ass is okay, but
Exactly.
not rumpus.
What? Rumpus?
Rumpus or
Is that even a word?
gluteus maximus.
Oh,
Yes.
God.
Smack me in the gluteus maximus,
You know what
father.
word I think should be banned?
What?
If we're gonna ban anything and just say fuck the First Amendment, I'm thinking scat. I don't like the word scat.
Cat? That's
How
a
about-
scientific term.
I know, but I don't like it.
How about YIFF?
Yiff.
I'm assuming you're familiar with this term. Search it.
Would
Alright,
you
I'm
would
searching
you
it.
guys like to know what
What does yiff mean?
this
No, you shouldn't ask
No.
Siri. Just type it in.
so the 6 months or less in prison is the same as somebody who is a common night walker. What's a night walker?
I have no idea.
It sounds racist.
Lewd, wanton, or lascivious persons. Keepers of noisy and disorderly houses, and persons guilty of indecent exposure.
Okay,
That's,
yiff.
like, on
This
par.
is what. Hold on. Can I?
Sounds
Hold on.
supposedly made. Oh God.
Can I play this?
YIFF.
It's just a guy.
What that sound
Yeah.
at the beginning?
Yeah.
It's just a shitty microphone.
Don't
Where is
click it.
Stop playing it again.
YIFF.
It's like a dog whistle. Stop.
No, you-
Yeah.
You know what it is? That's
Dude,
that
that's
sound.
awesome.
That's that ringtone that people used to have, like when they didn't want their parents to hear
Oh no.
it. Joshua.
Stop. You
Quit.
monster.
Okay. Yiff stands for young, incredibly fuckable furry.
It's also an expression of joy by furries. Or it's
yeah.
furry artwork depicting yiff as in meaning for, which is more or less usually more sexual act.
I
commonly used by
only-
furries. Why?
I only know of this term because I browse all on Reddit, and I get there's a subreddit called YIFF in Hell,
YIFF.
and I don't really know exactly what it's about, but I've gained enough context to know that it's not good. Clopping is another word that I would like to see banned.
No. Why you always gotta do this? Can we not just talk about your world turtle instead?
I got something.
Oh, why?
Stop. We can see you doing it. Oh, stop! 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 Stop!
Okay.
Jesus.
That sound hurts my jaw.
Which one?
I'm not telling you.
Stop, dude. Come on.
Okay. I'm done with
It
it.
like
I'm
hurts
done.
the cavity in my jaw. Let's talk about Alex's world turtle.
That's not what I want to talk about.
I don't care.
I have
what you
something
wanna talk
else.
about.
Okay, yeah. Well, we'll talk about the turtle thing too, but go ahead.
What?
The Outer Worlds is releasing tomorrow. Y'all know what the Outer Worlds
I
is?
do know what it is. The people who made Fallout
Yeah,
Las
it's
Vegas
Obsidian.
or Fallout Vegas.
I've heard not so good things.
Oh,
I've heard good things.
Well, it's more linear than like from what I've heard. It's not like true free roam, and that's a
Okay.
deal breaker for me. Can't do it. I need
nothing,
true feel because
nothing
you know.
will be as true free
Well, maybe it's
as freaking Skyrim. Like,
Yeah, it's Skyrim and Fallout. I think Bethesda's got that
yeah.
down. It's just
I'm actually for that. I am honestly sick and tired.
I'm not tired of
Of
free. I
free
like
roam.
free roam. That's
No,
my
I
thing.
like free roam games too, but they're pumping out all these free roam games, and it's like
You just want
to
something
really
you can play
explore it
through.
and like take like to really enjoy it. I mean, it's like I use up so much like time playing like these games that I never play anything else. Story games, I can actually sit back, I can enjoy the story, enjoy a linear story, and then just
Mhm.
have like maybe one or two games where I soak a lot of time into it. It's a problem I'm having with Destiny right now because I'm like super into it.
Yeah.
But I have like at least 8 games that I need to play.
Yeah.
And
That
I haven't,
sounds
even
like a
I haven't
personal
touched
problem.
Borderlands 3.
See, because I like to invest myself in a game. I want to get all up in that nitty gritty.
Every single game though, like you don't just want one that you could just play through.
Once in an extremely great while, but usually I like a game with a ton of replayability, a lot of options.
Because the other ones aren't intellectual enough. Right?
No, it's
Yes.
just
Do
you know.
you watch Rick and Morty after you're done playing your
No, he goes and watches quantum physics videos on
Yeah.
YouTube. Like a
Hey,
weird.
just
gotta-
because Google has quantum supremacy now.
He's got
God.
a 2-screen setup. He's got Bill Nye the Science Guy, Rick and Morty in the
Swear
other.
to God.
And fucking Vsauce playing in his
Hey,
phone.
guys,
What?
it's National Bologna Day.
What am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do with this information?
Why are you gonna tell me that at like
I mean, I ate
oh,
At
bologna
like
today.
11:00 at night, dude.
Yeah,
What?
we could have had a bologna eating competition.
Well, I'm
Wait,
sorry
don't we have
that
bologna in
do
there?
the podcast so late, Joshua.
I'm sorry, I'm the only one that's like actually hooking anything up. I'm doing
Keep it
just
together.
setting things up. Okay, hold on.
Get your shit together.
This is
No!
the payback for.
Hey,
I like how it sounds like the like the hit markers, doesn't it?
The listeners are so lost right now, so the recording stopped. Why?
No.
please stop.
Okay. No, I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. All right. Yeah, the recording stopped, like Emily said, so I feel like we're already well past explaining that.
Okay, Alex.
All right, World Turtles.
Now
I'm
for
not. We're not
Alex's-
talking about world turtles. I don't want to talk about.
Did you want to talk about the
I was trying to talk about the Outer Worlds.
Outer Worlds?
And you
Yeah.
took that from
okay,
me.
keep going then. What?
So yeah, it's gonna need a lot to draw me in, and Bethesda's just got a thing going. Bethesda is something special. I simultaneously hate them, but they're also my favorite game developer.
I simultaneously hate. Why do you hate them?
Because of the stupid shit that they do. Fallout
Like
76.
You know,
The nightmare that is Fallout 76. Actually, I
let's
just
talk
heard
about Fallout 76. How they have $100 subscription thing.
Yeah,
that
I just
came
heard
out
about
today.
that.
This game has been marketed horribly.
It's just marketed. It's
not
just-
marketed, but the release for it has been awful. Like right from the get go, you had people taking advantage of like cheat rooms and
Yeah.
and all this stuff. Them just banning players left and right. And how do they plan to fix this? A $100 a year service to be able to have your own your own world essentially.
Yeah. So
$100.
The thing is,
somebody-
people pay it, dude.
somebody broke this down in a really good way. They were basically talking about how there's a company that bought ZeniMax, which owns Bethesda, and this company is interested in just like sustainable like income. So the thing with Bethesda games is when they release a game, they have this huge spike in money that they're getting, and then that tapers off and it gets real low. until they release the next game. And typically they don't like that. They like to see a steady stream of income. So the whole idea is that they're just milking 76 for as much of that steady income as they can, and hopefully that will save their bigger title games. So if they want to keep this contained for 76, yeah, it's awful, terrible behavior. But if it keeps their awful parent company happy, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I mean,
you know how I feel about it? I think Skyrim is probably, isn't it like one of the best selling games ever?
It is.
I mean, it's definitely on the list. I don't think it's number one. I think GTA is probably on number one.
I don't know about that. I think Minecraft is number one.
I don't know. But there's your income. I mean, yes, you're getting one big influx, but I mean, in reality, they're still releasing, like, for instance, Skyrim. People still buy Skyrim today. The Switch came out and Skyrim came out for it. And people were buying Skyrim on the Switch. I mean,
the thing about companies is they want more money. They don't want just more money. They want all money. That's what they want. All
the money in the world.
Yes, exactly. And they will stop at nothing short of that. So they will do any kind of, sleazy, scumbaggy type thing that they think they can get away with to get every last sweet ounce of currency out of their base.
Drain the balls, as you would.
Yes. They need to get their birds wet with the cash.
Get your bird wet. That's not a sexual term.
They're just dipping their bird into the cash flow and getting
the cock of the bird. Yeah.
So
the beak is what I'm talking about.
Yes, that's the one.
Their beaks are glistened and hard. Emily's trying so hard to make her catchphrase
not
anything
sexual.
But that.
Well, it sounded like you wanted the bird thing, but you didn't want it to be sexual.
You wanted it originally, but you guys have
we ruined it.
Yeah.
What's a new catchphrase you want us to use?
I don't know, Josh.
I promise I won't make it sexual.
I don't believe you.
I mean,
shouldn't.
at least not on purpose. Don't give me an easy one then.
No, like Entangled when she's like, "I have made the decision to trust you," and he's like, "Horrible decision, really." Yeah, that's him.
I love that you just quoted Tangled. That's one of my favorites.
I know, it's fabulous because it's one of Disney's most accurate representation
Look,
of a
I'll
man.
talk about The Bachelor, but I am just cutting it off at Tangled.
Back off. Tangled's fabulous.
Speaking of The Bachelor,
Got the cutest gecko in the world.
Hold on, we'll get to The Bachelor if that's what are you talking about? The
Yeah, I'm
unmarried
trying
man?
to talk about why I have a love-hate relationship with Bethesda.
Oh my God.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
So
your
Alex is the definition of a nerd.
yeah.
Finish your thought, and then we'll go on the World Turtle.
So the creation engine, that's another big one.
Old turtle.
I love the creation engine, but I also hate it because it's
Even your cats are rejecting these chips that are on the floor right now.
yeah, I bet. You're gonna make them throw up. Don't let them smell that.
Oh no, she sniffed it. Went.
Yeah. So the creation engine it's what is it, like 10 years old or something now? It's older than that. It's 20 years old or something. It's just so buggy. It's so nightmarish. There used to be mods that you could do on Skyrim that you can no longer do in Fallout because they patch and fix and break this zombified mass of code to get it to work to be Fallout 4. So you can't do certain mods that you could do with Fallout or with Skyrim. Like there was a mod that you could just like look down and see your armor in Skyrim, and you can't do that in Fallout 4. It's not physically possible because they broke the camera system. Like just stupid stuff like that. Like how are they still using this engine? But I also love that you can get into the console. If you encounter a problem, you can get into the console and be like, you know what? I want to clip through every object. I want to walk into the sky. You know, I love that you can just do that.
Yeah, like if you're having trouble with an enemy, just clip into the wall so they can't do damage.
Or you can turn off combat AI so they just sit there and they don't know what to do. And then you just unload a clip into their head. So I love that because I don't like to get enraged at my game. I want to just play it and enjoy it. You know, I'm okay with there being some difficulty, maybe dying a couple of times, but I don't want to be enraged and sit there like, why isn't he dying? You know, and flipping out.
Damn it.
Yeah. So I love the ability to just you almost have total control, and I really like that.
I really like that.
And the mods, they're glorious. The beautiful mods.
Yeah, the mods
and the
are
talented
like,
modders that put so much work and effort.
Like modders that really should be working for Bethesda.
Honestly, yeah.
Some of the mods that come out for these games, like the ones that make them look better, it's like, why doesn't it look like this?
Well, they were trying to do the Creation Club thing, and they were partnering with modders to do it, but they're like better modders doing it for free. Like, they did the whole, it's the backpack mod, guys. And it's like, oh, aren't there already like 3 backpack mods right now? You're going to charge me $6 for this? So, yeah. It's a love-hate relationship. It really is. And some of their other scandals, like, yeah, we're shipping this thing out with a canvas bag, and it's like cheap Nylar or something. And there was like there was a helmet that they were selling that was recalled due to mold problems. Like, how does that even happen? just stupid controversies. And
the world turtle, also referred
Get
to
out
as
of
the
here with
cosmic
this
turtle,
world turtle,
or the world-bearing
You brought
turtle,
it up.
is a meth.
It was an offhand comment. I
of
don't know
a
why he's
giant
doing
turtle or tortoise supporting or containing the world, similar to the world elephant and world serpent. Occurs in Hindu mythology, Chinese mythology, and the mythologies of the indigenous peoples of the Americas. Indians.
this. Wow, so all of these people believed in it. So maybe there's some merit to it. Maybe we really are on the back of a giant turtle.
It's just weird. Like, why turtle?
Because it got a big round back.
Mhm.
Got a big round back. He a strong boy.
But the elephant.
I don't know why this is the way you said that was just not okay. You got a big round back.
You got that perfectly sphered back.
Yeah.
He carried the whole
kinda-
world on his back.
Kind of hot, to be honest.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Kind of wish he'd roll over. That's not his head. There, that's
Jesus.
not- Anyway, it's nobody still believes this, right? I mean, that's not
They were flat earthers.
the flat Earth thing. Just blows my mind too.
Yeah.
I don't get
know,
it.
man.
It's,
Yeah, I
and
mean-
it's really hard to talk about for me because it's just so like
Occam's razor.
I mean, they're the same
Yeah.
people that I don't think the moon landing was real.
it's
Yeah.
like, well, why?
It
Why don't you
takes
think it's real?
it takes so many more assumptions to believe in something like flat Earth. So many more assumptions.
They also probably believe that the sun revolves around the Earth.
Yeah.
Real.
Oh yeah. The center of the galaxy.
They literally are pre-Copernicus at this point.
Yeah.
Well, it's like
Which is rough.
Just apply Occam's razor, please. Can we teach stuff like that in school?
I'm pretty sure they probably used to.
Can we
They
do
don't
that?
teach- they
Can we
don't
do that
teach much
again?
of anything.
We need education reform so badly.
Yeah, let's get
They'll
the
teach you, like-
let's get the Secretary of Education on here.
they'll teach you like
Yeah, let's
Jenny
get-
has $12 and
I forgive
she's
her.
going to the Scholastic Book Fair. She wants to buy 2 Guinness Book World Record books. Both of those are $15 each. She borrows $20 from her friend.
James has 9
And her
bottles
friend-
of dish soap.
Opens up a credit card and puts herself $4,000 in debt.
What is that? He's
How
like,
much money does Jenny have after borrowing the money from Cindy
Okay, enough.
and Cindy's credit card?
What's that
Cindy-
video?
Cindy's mom's credit card.
How much
like,
interest will
James-
Cindy's mom's credit card?
James has 19
Please answer in a
bottles.
pie chart form.
James has 19 bottles of dish soap. He gives, Cindy 5 of them.
He
He's
drank
like,
3.
Why
How
does he
many-
have 19 bottles of dish? Mind your business, David. He's got they're all over his hands. Yeah,
Mm.
it don't make no sense. The only time anybody got excited about a word problem in math is when it had their name in it. You were like, oh,
Oh.
oh, oh, oh.
Yo, Jared, why are you buying so
Stop
many
it.
apples, man?
Don't do it.
I swear to God. Press the stop button now. Press it now. I will commandeer your laptop. What's next in the menu, chef?
Okay, last thing.
Give us the dessert.
Okay,
That-
I don't
that
really want
last
to go too
course?
in depth with this because I want to go over this with.
No, just introduce it a little
Pyatt. So I will say that we are moving ahead with The Unmarried Man season 1. I would like to do seasons of this. We're starting with Alexander Pyatt, as we've previously mentioned. He's gonna be our first bachelor. We got to have like a bachelorette too. Like we got to have like both.
Oh, don't worry. I have plans.
Okay.
Oh God.
So we're gonna have something put up pretty soon. So keep an eye out for it.
I might
November 1st.
I might
November 1st.
break up with Josh and make him vie for my affection.
I'll make you a bomb ass PowerPoint.
Do it. I dare you.
Wow.
Actually,
It's
I
just gonna be
kinda
a
want
bunch
that
of.
to happen.
The very first slide, you see my dick.
No.
Nobody wants to see that.
I would delete it immediately and say next.
Well, that's the joke.
It's
This is my dick. That's comedy.
It's gonna be Obama.
It's like, it's so small. It's like,
No, he just looked like a Ken doll.
yo, Obama Andu.
No.
No, there is only one image that you would need to put in that PowerPoint. I don't think you know what it is.
Anyway, Unmarried Man season 1. That's our version of The Bachelor. November
ramen.
1st. Huh?
It was just ramen.
Ramen.
I'm so excited for this.
Yeah, I am too. I think it'll be cool.
Also, October 31st is when we will announce the winner for
T-shirts.
the
Merch.
T-shirts and the signed photo. Wait a minute. Is it October?
Whoop,
Yeah, it is
whoop.
October 31st because that'll be
Can we?
That'll be our
Episode
Thursday episode.
22.
Can we get him to do roast me on Reddit?
Who?
I think
Pyatt?
so.
Yeah.
I think they
That's
need to
who
get
we
to know.
should.
They need to get to know him a little bit more, or do they just
Do you
want
just
that
have to
picture?
put a picture up?
Yeah.
We should just do it for him.
He has to be holding a picture
No.
that says r/roast me, and then they'll
Okay.
do it.
We gotta have the V's.
Yeah.
We gotta have the
Can I
hat up.
Photoshop
that.
it into the one where he's by his bike?
No, I mean I think that could get you banned. They have to actually write it and consent to being roasted.
Yeah.
Keep
But-
that in mind. We're gonna do
Yeah,
that.
But
Yeah.
anyway, you can find links for the T-shirt contest on Facebook
In our bio on
and Twitter.
Instagram.
and our bio on Instagram.
Can you say that
enter,
again, but
please.
louder?
Louder.
Yeah, it's just like you're very quiet
No
on the
purchase
thing.
necessary to enter.
Links on Facebook. Is this loud enough for you, Josh?
Yeah, that's good.
Twitter and Instagram.
Boom.
Perfect.
October 31st.
All right. Are you gonna make a post of it again? I would just
Yeah,
spam
yeah,
it.
I think we'll probably
I
pin
will-
it to the top of our Facebook feed.
Yeah, and then we'll just
Yeah.
want to send out reminders because
Yeah.
how many do we know? How many people? Even
We've had a couple, but not many.
Not a lot.
family members.
One was a family member.
Was the other one you, Alex?
Wait, what are
No.
we talking about?
Are we the only ones who've done this? We're really getting our own stuff.
Actually, Josh, you haven't entered.
I felt
So,
like it was
wow.
cheating. I felt like it was cheating.
I also felt like it was.
I do have an idea of,
Yeah, no.
for the record. I want to do a live stream of our one of our podcasts,
Okay.
the
like on
Unmarried
Twitch or
Man.
something.
Okay.
And then like I just have a very basic camera, and I'm gonna put it up there, and then we just record.
That'd be cool.
Cool.
Yeah. I figured it'd be a good way to get out there.
Mhm.
And I want to start working with other podcasters. Want to talk about that?
Mhm.
We had a podcast actually ask if we wanted to come on. Hopefully, it's not a bot. You know.
No, I can
It seemed
contact
pretty-
them tomorrow if you'd like.
Yeah, let's contact.
Yeah,
them.
it's probably like one of those. Hi, want to see my hot
No,
nude
I
pics?
no, I actually,
It's
I
like
actually
2019.
No,
It's like, why
I
is the year
looked up
so
their
important?
profile. I mean, it seems legit. So
Yeah. I'll totally do that.
so yeah, I will contact them.
Cool.
So hopefully our listeners have made it this far to hear all of that important information we probably should have stated at the beginning. But anyways,
Yeah,
Like, there's probably only like a handful of people who actually listen,
all the way through.
or new ones. I would say like most people I know are on like episode 8.
Yeah, Oh yeah, maybe I think we should do a post about that too.
Yeah, I want people to know that these
don't
are
have
not
to
like.
listen.
Yeah, you don't have to listen to these in order. In fact, I wouldn't even listen to any of the
I'll
older
listen to,
ones.
like the first 5.
I'd listen to none of them.
Yeah,
I wouldn't even listen to this one.
Don't. Oh my God.
Well, at this point, they've already,
Nobody's listening.
Yeah. Well, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Let's end it there.
We did it.
Thanks everyone for listening. Our next podcast is gonna be 20. Well, this is coming out
Comes
the
out on
24th.
31st, I'm pretty sure.
Is it really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, man.
No, the next one will be on the 28th.
Yeah, this one's coming out on the 24th.
Oh, okay. I'm
Yeah.
a week ahead.
Yeah.
My bad.
The 28th. Hopefully, we will have Pyatt, Alex Pyatt back
something
on,
for you.
and we'll cover all the unmarried man stuff and
Yep.
get that started, and then that's it. I feel like I am just ruining this outro, so
Yeah, pretty much.
just go with Tiger It.
Tiger It.
Tiger It. Why do you make us wait?
Say it.
Are you waiting? Gosh.
No.
I hate you.
Stop. Stop.
It's official. I'm ending our relationship. It's done.
Jeez.
Tag your
YIFF.